and welcome to my Wednesday update. Today is pre-weigh day and I'm working, but I have like a little break in between work and I just thought I'd do an update. I'm Leanne, if you've not been here before. I'm following the Slimming World plan. I'm doing what works for me with the plan. It won't work for you, but my channel is more about documenting my journey. So it's not really Slimming World specific. There's stuff I love about Slimming World, there's stuff I don't love about Slimming World. There's things that I change about the plan that suit me, and I also do a lot of other work on myself. A lot of it's like self-reflective work, which I think is really, really, really important when you're on a weight loss plan such as mine. Because I've had so much to lose, I've really, really, really had to dig deep into like my triggers, my behaviors, just everything really. And so I decided to film it all, and here I am. And this is my Wednesday update, which I'm trying to do more regular because I am super busy. But I just think it's important to have all aspects. So I uploaded a video about how I was feeling, and I was really low in mood and just felt really rubbish. And I got a lot of things on my mind, and on reflection, a few things had triggered that, and I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the comments that I've got in that video have really helped me put it into perspective, and it just helps so much. So if you commented and helped me along with that, thank you so much, because it makes me not feel so alone. When I started this journey at 25 stone, 1.5 pound, I was brought up that like really discussing your weight and being really open about how you feel wasn't something that you expressed. And I thought there was a comfort really in hiding how I felt and not being really honest about the impact that weight and all the things around that had on me. And this channel's helped a lot, and the people that have like taken my honesty, the ups and downs, and have been really supportive and helpful and related, and I've connected with people, have helped me see that it doesn't have to be so lonely. And actually there's a strength in being really honest and having them feelings and not hiding them and reflecting on them and owning them without meaning to sound really hippie. But if you hide them, you don't ever face them. And that's why I put all these videos on, because I do look back on them myself, and I suppose I absorb the sadness, but take it for what it is, and it helps me to put it to bed. So if you commented on that video and you've helped me along the way, I really do appreciate it, because without that, I am 1,000%, I would not be where I am. And sometimes, because I think we are our own worst enemies and we're super, super critical, I sometimes reluctantly have to admit, and I don't put videos out there to beg attention and for people to say nice things about me. It's genuinely like how I'm feeling at the time. But the positive comments that I do get do help me realise that I've got a lot to be grateful for, and or helping me, I'm not very good at it yet, being a lot kinder to myself and accepting me just for me, and being a bit more grateful for what I've got and recognizing the positives that I've got rather than just concentrating on the negatives. So I really am grateful for that. As you can see, I'm in a much brighter mood today. I have been poorly for a couple of weeks, and this week's been a hell of a lot better. I'd love to sit here and say that I have made a food diary this week. However, life has massively got in the way, and I haven't even really, I've tried to post on the group that I've got with people who go to my Slimming World Club, but I'm just really rubbish at it. I'm so rubbish at it. I just get so busy and distracted with everything else that I've got going on. And that doesn't mean that I've not been on plan, but it just means that I haven't had time to update anything. And I'm struggling even just to fit in day-to-day life, never mind like documenting it and taking pictures and posting to groups. However, I am gonna try and get better at that. But I will give you, like, my meals are really, really simple and boring anyway. This week I've had stir fry. I made myself a chunky soup. I nearly said stew and soup together because I have also made a stew. I have been on plan, really, really good all week. Except I have an admission. I went out on Saturday. So Oliver has been working absolutely stupid hours, and he left, like, he's been leaving at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So before I've even got up, he's left the house. And then my work means that I work while like 8, 9 o'clock some nights. So we haven't really seen each other, and I felt a little bit like, I'm going to say lonely. It's not that I don't like my own company. It's just, when all you're doing is work, vinted, sleep, eat, repeat. That is how my life has felt for quite some time. Then I've been poorly. So I did feel better on Saturday. I messaged my friend and was like, shall we just go and do a bottomless brunch? So all day Saturday, I listed, I posted, I went and got myself some tights because I wore a new dress that I'd got to go out in. I cleaned the house. I ate absolutely on plan. I saved all my sins for the evening. I totally didn't have any sins on Saturday because I knew that I was going to go way above the sins. And we headed out to Manhattan's in Manhattan, is it called? I'm not sure. I don't go out a lot. In Sheffield, and I ate, you get food and then bottomless drinks. So I'd love to say that I remember what I drank, but I have no idea. Like, we definitely got our money's worth. That is all I'm going to say. And if you're heading to Sheffield and you want a bottomless brunch, I massively recommend going to Manhattan, whatever it's called. The drinks were brilliant. We had these cocktails that were berry flavoured. We drank mostly those. We had some shots brought to us. We drank a ridiculous amount of Prosecco, to a point we ended up at the end of our bottomless brunch with about 15 drinks on our table that there was no way that I could drink. For my food, I had a veggie burger with chips, and I did eat it because I was starving and I knew I was drinking a lot, so I needed something substantial. And my friend had like chicken goujons and what are they, like, crisscross chips called? Whatever they're called, crisscross chips? I don't know. She ate those. Yeah, it was a messy night to say the least. We weren't home late because I'm old and I just can't take it, and I drank enough. My daughter came and picked me up. I did have some McDonald's chips at the end of the night, but I think I only ate half of them. Do I know how many sins were consumed? I'm going to tell you a secret. No, because I threw up. Like, when I got home, I was so sick. Like, so sick. My friend was sick too. Although we got our money's worth, we were very naughty, a little bit immature and irresponsible. For a woman at 41, yeah, it was a messy night. But a fun night, and I had a laugh, and it's what I needed. I needed to get dressed up and I needed to go out, and I did, and I had a lovely time. And Sunday I paid for that. I ate a corn on the cob and struggled to keep that down. And then in the evening, Oliver ordered pizza, which I thought, oh, something stodgy and fatty, and I might need that to bring me round because I was so poorly and hungover. It was mental. So I then ate this pizza and then threw it all up, and I just could not keep anything down. So Sunday, I literally had a corn on the cob, and that is about it. Now, Monday's been fine, back on plan. A little bit tired, but I did okay. And Tuesday was absolutely fine. I was totally on plan and back to some form of human representation and normal. And today's Wednesday and I'm absolutely fine. For my lunch, I have had today 2 boiled eggs because I was working. I've just had an early tea because I'm working at 5:30 while about 7:30. So I've just had a Subway salad, are they called? And I had 2 eggs with that and then one of the veggie pate things. I thought I'm going to have a substantial meal here. And the boxes are huge. Like, if you're ever struggling while you're out and about for something to eat, go and get a Subway salad. They are on it. And if you're a meat eater, there's so much choice. And I think most streets free. Like, check, but I'm pretty sure most streets free. And I had a Diet Coke. I also bobbed to Parkgate to go and get my dad a box of Maltesers and a bag and a card because it's his birthday tomorrow and I need to drop that back off before I go to work. So happy birthday to my dad. He is 67. That makes me feel really old that my dad is 67 because I see him in his 40s and I'm in my 40s. So yeah, I'm not young. Yeah, so that is all I've got going off. I'm feeling okay about weighing. I've been good other than going out. I'm not saying that I will have lost a lot because I definitely had a massive amount of calories and loads of alcohol, which generally makes me retain water. But that was Saturday and weigh-ins tomorrow on Thursday, so maybe that will have leveled out. I'm not really sure. I don't really know how I feel like I've done this week and what to expect. It just is going to be whatever it is. Yeah, overall it's been good. Oh, in other news, I've been watching a girl's vlog. She's doing Manjaro, called Keely Eddy, I'm gonna say, or Edie, I don't know how she pronounces it. She is really good to watch. Like, I like finding a new channel that I really enjoy watching. So if you've not watched her and you enjoy watching weight loss vlogs, yes, she's doing Manjaro, not Slimming World. I just like the way that she is and the way that she talks, the way that her honesty, she's down to earth. She's really quite refreshing and quite nice to watch, and I'm really enjoying that I found somebody new that I enjoy watching. So I'm binge watching. Well, my phone cut me off because I've just not got any storage left. So I'm going to stop rabbiting on. Like I said, she is a fantastic YouTuber. I'm really enjoying her journey, and even though it's different, it's still quite good and relatable, so I'd massively recommend her. I'm going to get off because I've got to go to my dad's and I've still got loads to do. It's weigh day tomorrow, so fingers crossed for me that I at least maintain, I'm hoping. I'd like to get a pound loss, I'm not going to lie, but please just not put on, I am begging you. And let me know how you're getting on if you've got weighed this week. Think then.